Hi and welcome to UpFront. This month we report live from Fine Food Australia. We're going to be talking about competitions, the skills required and some of the pressures that competitors face in the competition arena.
The more you compete, the more you develop as an individual, and as the more you develop as an individual, the more information and training you can pass that on to younger students as you progress. I think it's just absolutely critical that this type of experience everybody tries to get. There are some who have the will to do that, maybe do it once, and it's all too hard because this looks easy, but it's very difficult.
I've been really impressed of how calm the competitors have been. I think the atmosphere has been quite calm for them. We as judges try and make them feel as comfortable as possible. I mean, obviously they want to do their best and show their best skills and put their best dishes up, but we haven't seen anybody be too nervous. They seem to be quite organised, and that's really good to see.
So do you think, Sharon, that being organised beforehand and training is one of the most important things to actually relieve some of that stress that the competitors would have?
Oh, definitely. I think coming in organised, knowing what you're doing, having all your mise en place ready to go, and practicing the dish numerous times so that you can almost do it in your sleep is going to make it a lot easier. And that will also stop you if something does go wrong. You know how to fix it because it's not going to throw you, and you can just get in, fix what's happened and keep going.
I'm so empathetic about what these guys are doing. They're under a lot of pressure. It doesn't seem much and it looks like they're doing it calmly, but they've got deadlines to meet and they've got to complete that task in the right time. And not only that, the judges are scrutinising what they're doing, their methods of preparation, their technical ability, following food safety guidelines. All those things can make or break them in this competition. They can come up with some great food, but if they don't comply with all the rules, all those little points that come off them can determine their level of medal.
Deborah, how important is competition to the development of a young chef?
I think it's really important because they get to network with other chefs in the trade. They get to network with judges that give them comprehensive feedback at the end. They're here to develop themselves, and I think by competing and getting that feedback and seeing what other people do, I think it's the best forum to do that.
The benefits are huge. The camaraderie, the networking that they get, the experience that they get, the learnings from each other, because they see things that they wouldn't normally see, because often chefs are very enclosed in their kitchens, so they often don't get to see outside of their world that they actually operate from. So competitions open it up, they open up their viewpoints, they open up their minds to other things. So I think they're hugely beneficial.
You cannot buy this kind of experience to get picked for something like this, and you've got to have the will and the want to be able to do this. And you've really, the word passion gets thrown around a lot, but you do have to be passionate about what you're doing to put yourself through the pain of all this. And the experience you get from one of these competitions is absolutely invaluable. And the more you do it, obviously the better you get.
Leslie, tell me, what pressures do you face in the kitchens and preparing for the competition?
For myself, I think most important is the timing and preparation and all the equipment. What I find is very, very difficult to get all the equipment what I wanted or the ingredient what I wanted. And also, I think the energy. You're competing every day. If you get tired, low sleep, and also stress, think about what are you doing tomorrow. I think that's the timing is most important to me.
Tom, it is a lot of pressure in the competition arena, but there's also a lot of pressures that you face in your work. How does competition help in the day-to-day jobs that you do at work?
It helps you organise your plating, it helps you organise your setup, and timing. Like in restaurant, timing is essential to everything, and getting everything spot on and getting your cooking precise, and then being able to deliver. And now, if you're organised from the beginning and you're set up correctly and you've got everything there where you need it to go, your organisation will be set for you and you can bring it together. It's exactly how you need it in a restaurant. If you've got those skills and you've got the team behind you, you can put it out and you can put out a great dish. But if you're not organised from the beginning and you're not focused, it's going to fall apart. And obviously that's something in a restaurant service, anywhere in hotels or any other establishment, it will fall apart. So you need that behind you as a core ingredient.
15 minutes, teams.
What advice would you give to a younger competitor, when something messes up, something goes wrong, what Tom, give us an insight, what would you do?
I mean, like I was an absolute example of that yesterday on one of my dishes. You've got to almost just calm yourself down, look at the picture and see how you can get around it. You know, not trying to get too flustered. I should take some of my own advice sometimes, and step away and look at it and go, well, okay, how can I make this better? Is there some way I can change it, or can I do it in some other way, or just do I remove it? Because essentially you shouldn't put it on the plate unless you really want to serve it and you're happy and you're proud of it. So essentially take the dish away. You know, you might lose 1 mark, 2 marks, but just be focused, concentrate and step back and just take your time and you'll get there. Hot flustering gets you nowhere.
That's it from Fine Foods. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.